Did you know that antibiotic-resistant infections claims about 700,000 lives each year? Well, this figure is going to skyrocket by 2050 to 10 million lives every year if nothing changes. This public health issue deserves amazing attention, but it doesn't get any of it. And on this episode of L360, we've come to give it the attention it deserves. I am Blessing Odoni, and you're welcome to this episode of L360.
I am Solomon Ededo. Antibiotic resistance occurs when the bacteria change in size or even form, such that the antibiotic drug is unable to kill it or even hinder its growth. And you begin to wonder, how did we get to this particular stage where the things we are trying to kill, the bacteria we are trying to kill, is now stronger than the drug, in quotes. You begin to wonder, like, how did you get here?
So one thing that even comes to mind is that, in very, very simple terms that can make everybody understand, is that the antibiotics you're using, the bacteria rather, is literally doing a day shift to the antibiotics or whatever you're using to kill it. So it means that overuse or misuse of antibiotics could lead to antibiotic resistant infection or even antibiotics resistance. And then this really needs to be looked into, because so many individuals use antibiotics without prescription. Yeah. They use it for infections that are not
even related to bacteria.
Viral infections. They just go to take antibiotics. This needs to be stopped as soon as possible. Even now, this needs to be stopped. Do not engage in it, because it could lead to so many damages to the body. And
then you wonder, who are those that are most vulnerable to this? The newborn babies are like highly vulnerable, elderlies above 65 years of age, people who are living in crowded places, or those that are homeless are also vulnerable, and those that for one reason or the other have to take antibiotics for a longer period of time, and those of you people that take it for no reason.
It's actually even scary really that something as seemingly little as not completing a prescription or taking a prescription when you are not meant to can lead to something as deadly as antibiotic resistant infections. So it means that in 2019 there was a report by WHO saying that so this led to 1.27 million deaths in that particular year.
Wow.
And this is actually a lot. It means that it is closer than we think, and we need to join efforts together to combat this public health issue.
Yeah, and then you're asking, how can we now fight this? First thing you need to do is you need to practice good hygiene. You also need to abstain from taking this drug at will. Don't self-medicate. Don't take this drug without proper prescription. Basically, don't take antibiotics without proper prescription from a medical practitioner.
Then you've heard everything you have to do. Thank you for joining us on this episode of L360. I'm sure you learned a great deal about antibiotic resistance. Let's come together to fight this public health issue and then win the battle against it. I am Blessing Oduni.
And I am Solomon Ededo saying bye-bye.
Bye.